Okay, we are currently live.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Vype Live here at Regents High School, the double broadcast. We just finished the volleyball game where the Lady Knights took a 3-0 straight set victory over the Lady Falcons of Bishop Dunne, and we have hopped over to Knight Field here at Regents, where currently the Knights hold a 14-6 lead over the Bishop Dunne Falcons. Now the Knights are currently 4-1 on the year, 1-0 in district play, and sitting near the top of the standings in TAPS 5A District 2. If you've just joined us, like we've just joined this game, we're picking up with 3:58 left here in the first quarter, and it's going to be a second down for Regents as they come out in the gun. Jack Devine, sophomore quarterback, motion. Takes a snap. Looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. That's going to back the Regents up 5 yards. We've already seen an interception in this game by Regents, and obviously 2 touchdowns with the score at 14-6. On the previous drive, Bishop Dunne connected on a long pass down the middle to Adarian Alexander. And now we sit at a 14-6 score. Devine 5 wide, drops back. He's going to attack the seam, just misses his receiver, Blake Smith. And it's going to be a incomplete pass. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 15 for the Knights. Looks like we have another Tony on this play. I'm Lance Catchings, your play-by-play. We have Colton Berger, who's working color, camera, and production, and Skylar Gillespie, our QA, away from the field. Busy night here at Regents, but Vype Live here to bring you all the action in real time. Looks like it's going to be a encroachment or offside penalty on Bishop Dunne. Jack Devine back in the gun. He's going to take a straight drop, roll to his left, looking. He's going to throw back across his body. Ball's going to be intercepted by Tobias Whitley. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for Regents. Not what the Knights were looking for on that play. And Bishop Dunne is going to have the ball with excellent field position starting at the Regents' 48-yard line. 3:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Bishop Dunne going to hand it off out of the gun. Back has some room. It's going to be tackled by a host of Knights. That was number 17, Miles Jackson, the senior, on that carry. Randy Hudson, number 15, at quarterback for Bishop Dunne. The Falcons have made the trip down to Austin from Dallas today. Beautiful night here at Regents Stadium. Gunn Hudson's going to take the snap. Same play, same side, big tackle. Big tackle by Matthew Robb on that play. Is he going to hit the back almost in the backfield? It's be 3rd and 4.
Got a really nice
For
look on the
Bishop Dunne.
camera as well with that tackle. Just
Yeah.
really grasping him around the legs, bringing him hard to the ground with a couple yards loss.
We'll see what Bishop Dunne does here. 2 wide receivers split far to the left. Hudson in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. Looks like he's going to hand off. They're going to blow it dead. Looks like we have a false start against Bishop Dunne. But yeah, Colton, just like you said, excellent tackle there by Matthew Robb, wrapping up there on the back. Fast-paced game here tonight. Fast-paced production for Vype Live today. If you were in tune for the volleyball broadcast, and here we are now. We've hopped over to the football field. Hudson, straight drop. He's going to swing it out. Noah Williams makes one man miss.
Number 15.
He's going to run that one down. I don't believe he's going to have first down yardage. It was Colin Angelo pushed him out of bounds. Bishop Dunne is going to sit with a 4th and 5. They still have a decision here to make. 1 minute and 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looks like Bishop Dunne is lining up to go for it. Hudson motions the tight end out. It's going to be an option play. He's going to flip it back to Williams off the left side. He's got first down yardage and more, streaking down the sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 24-yard line. Big pickup there for Bishop Dunne. Looks like there's a penalty on the play. So looks like it's going to be holding against Bishop Dunne. They're going to bring that ball back. And we'll see if they want to run another play here or if they decide to punt instead. Ball's going to be sitting at the 45-yard line. 4th down, 7 to go. Looks like they're going to send out the punting unit here, Colton.
Assuming number 10 again, yep. Blake Smith is way back there.
Number 3, Blake Smith. Back deep to the Knights. Punting number 10, Emmanuel Rosales. They're going to get a penalty on this. There's no way. That's got to be.
Manuel Rosales back to take the punt for Bishop Dunne. Blake Smith back to receive. Punts away. Smith's going to take it on the hop. Near the sideline. He's going to step out of bounds.
Smith on the return.
Looks like Regents is going to set up at their own 15-yard line at the start of this drive. Score currently 14-6. 1 minute and 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Last time out, Jack Devine threw back across his body, had an interception. No points scored by Bishop Dunne there. It's going to be a handoff off the left side. Christian Phillips on that tackle. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Devine with 2 backs in the backfield. He's going to hand off straight up the gut. Dane Heath on the carry. He picks up a couple. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Regents. Jack Devine, sophomore quarterback. Takes a snap, straight drop. He's flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his right. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got some room. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down and just slide down about the 26-yard line.
Carey moves the ball to the 27-yard line. First down, Regents.
20 seconds left here on the clock in the first quarter. Devine's going to take the snap, hand off to the back. Sam Pope on the carry.
Tackle. Tackle by number 6.
Second by number 56, Paul Geary.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
That takes us to the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Regents leading Bishop Dunne 14-6 here at Knight Field on a busy night for Vype Live and a busy night for all of the Austin Regents student athletes. Like we said previously, the volleyball team won in straight sets over the Bishop Dunne Lady Falcons 25-11, 25-10, and 25-10. We left the gymnasium, ran across the parking lot. We didn't stop for a burger, came straight to the field house, and now here we sit at the beginning of the second quarter, 14-6. Regents leads Bishop Dunne. We've seen an interception, we've seen a fourth down conversion, and we've seen a big play from Bishop Dunne. 2 touchdowns by the Austin Regents Knights tonight prior to us getting our broadcast set up. So score is now 14-6, and I think we'll settle in.
Just to let you know, what we missed was Jack Devine and Roman Patson both going in for a touchdown. I believe Jack Devine came in for a QB sneak in order to get that touchdown, and then Roman Patson able to pick up a short pass in order to put that score up to 14, well, for the kick.
Excellent. Jack Devine takes a snap, swings the ball out to Sam Pope, who makes the grab, picks up a few yards.
Tackle by number 9, Phillips.
Picks up a few yards and is now going to be a 3rd down and 5 for the Regents Knights. Regents come out with a trip set to the left, one receiver to the near side, back in the backfield. Devine's going to take the snap. He's going to do a quick hitter. Ball is caught and then bobbled, picked up by Noah Williams, who may have got an interception on that. The hit made the ball pop up. We see nothing from the officials, so it looks like it's going to be an interception for Noah Williams. Returned to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, ball's on the 11.
Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
Number 2 in the backfield, 15 at quarterback.
Change of events here for Bishop Dunne. Going to be a handoff by Bishop Dunne. Back, still churning. Looks like he broke a few tackles, and officials are saying that he's got a touchdown. Excellent job of churning your feet by the running back. I couldn't really see what happened. It looked like he got lost in the fray. And just like that, Bishop Dunne's going to have a score. Score now 14-12. Extra point is up and good. And just like that, with 11:08 left in the second quarter, Regents holds a 1-point lead, 14-13, on a very busy night here at Knight Field.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to thank one of our 24-25 school year sponsors, Burlebo. It's through their generous partnership that we're able to stream our home varsity games from our gym and from our field. So thank you, Burlebo, our 24-25 partners for our school year.
83 degrees here tonight at Knight Field in front of a packed house. Regents will be looking to right that wrong as they come out to receive the kick.
No, it's interesting. Bishop Dunne, previously, they are going through 0-4 as the season started, 0-1 in the district. And they lost previously a 24-0 to Grace Prep. So you have to wonder what kind of coaching their staff gave to them in the interim in order to set them up, because I feel like this is a very different team than what the stat sheet has said.
Yeah, Bishop Dunne is playing extremely hard. I remember the last time I came down here to Regents to do a game. This is I would call it myself a TAPS 5A powerhouse. The type of teams that they put on the field, they can be very intimidating, and Bishop Dunne has done a good job of tempering that. Now, mind you, Regents has made a couple of unforced errors, I believe, in this game. We'll see if they get that cleaned up moving forward. Blake Smith in back deep. Ball's going to be taken by Drew Novi. He's going to work the middle of the field. It's going to be taken down near the 30-yard line.
Talk about number 22, Louis Sandoval.
Last couple of plays ending with a interception, specifically on short passing plays as well. Do you think Regents going to come out with a different strategy coming out through this one? Maybe try to cut the ball around the outside instead, try to spread the field a bit more?
Well, it looks like, to answer your question here in a second, Colton, I think they had a penalty on the play. Looks like they're going to re-kick this football. Likely what the coaches are saying to Regents, and I'm not one of their coaches, obviously, but they're just saying, clean it up. Clean it up, that's it. Jack Devine had that pass complete. It was popped out. Noah Williams was in the right spot at the right time to that might have been Corday Cleveland Brown, number 1, that intercepted that ball, but right spot, right time. So coaches are probably saying, clean it up. Let's play our football game. Bishop Dunne. They're going to go with the squib kick.
Covered by number 9.
Ashton Hopkins is going to fall on it, so the Regents Knights are going to have excellent field position here to start this drive.
Flag on that play, there were 12 people on the field. I don't think the ref saw it.
Looks like there was another penalty on the play.
It sounds like they might have had 12 players on the field. One person was sneaking out very, very late off camera, just happened to catch eyes. And I think that just might have been too many people caught in the fray at the moment. Refs are currently debating the decision, and I'm sure they're waiting on the coach to accept or deny.
Late flag on the play.
Yeah. Looks like this penalty is going to be against Bishop Dunne. Officials still sorting it out. Illegal substitution against Bishop Dunne. And Regents is going to start this drive with excellent field position.
Should be able to take it from there or move it from there, yeah.
Regents is going to start this drive with at the 49-yard line of Bishop Dunne. Jack Devine, Sam Pope in the backfield. Devine organizing his players. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. Blake Smith in motion. Devine's going to take the snap, hand to Pope. Pope off the right side. A gang of tacklers in on that one. Slade Thomas in there. Cordero Cleveland Brown in on that tackle. Not a lot of running room for Sam Pope there. It's going to be a loss of about 1. 2nd and long for the Knights. Devine. 5 wide set. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's wrapped up in the backfield. He's losing yardage, though. Taken down at his own 40-yard line. Tough sledding there for Devine. Not a lot of running room there, and that's going to be a big loss for
Ball spotted at the 45-yard line, third down for Regents.
the Regents Knights. 10 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 16. 4 receivers to the wide side of the field. Divine's going to roll that way. Pump fakes. He's going to run
Divine on the carry.
back towards the middle. He's actually might lose a yard on that play, and
Spotted at the 43-yard line.
it's going to be 4th down and 15.
Landon Turner
And the Regents Knights are going to have to punt.
In the punt for Regents, number 82, Landon Turner. Back deep for the Falcons, number 4, Adrian Alexander.
Corday Cleveland Brown
Flag on the play. Ran right in.
and Darian Alexander. Alexander returns the punt up to the 30-yard line. But there is a penalty flag on the play.
The punter looked like he was about to get knocked down by the Dunne defense, so Falcons might be taking a penalty here as well, going into their next possession.
.8:55 here in the second quarter. Officials still working out this penalty. Looks like Bishop Dunne will maintain possession. First down and 10 to go at the 25-yard line. Hudson in the backfield.
Who's the carry?
17.
Miles Jackson on the carry.
Jackson on the carry. Tackle on number 10, Kendall.
It's going to be a short gain. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Falcons.
Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
Randy Hudson in the pistol formation. Cleveland Brown currently set up behind him. He's going to send a man in motion. Take the snap. Cleveland Brown's going to take the pitch. He's got some room off the left side. Steps out of bounds, or shoved out of bounds, should I say, by Regents. Also another flag on the play.
Number 1.
Cleveland Brown on the carry. Pushed out of bounds.
We'll check the flag here.
Holding on the Falcons.
Looks like it's going to be a holding on Bishop Dunne, so that'll negate that carry. That'll negate that carry. That'll make it 2nd and 12 for the Falcons. Hudson, he's going to hand off straight with the middle, back to Miles Jackson. He's going to pick up a few yards before he's stopped by Matthew Robb and Ashton Hopkins.
And number 10.
7:41 to play here in the second quarter. Clock is running.
3rd and 9.
He's got 3rd and 9 for the Bishop Dunne Falcons.
It's third down.
Bishop Dunne's going to come out in a gun double set. Hudson's going to take the ball. He's going to roll right. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to throw to the middle of the field and nobody home. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down. So 4th and 9 here. 7:13 left here in the second quarter, and Regents is going to have an opportunity to get the ball back here. You've never been out here to Austin Regents on a Friday night. It's a beautiful campus, beautiful football facilities that they have here, surrounded by the Austin greenery, tall trees, lots of activities happening here on this campus tonight, and campuses all over the state. Best place you could be on a Friday night, Colton.
Absolutely beautiful. First time I've been out here in a long time. Looks like they're going to go ahead and get ready to punt. Bit of a high snap.
Good punt by Bishop Dunne to flip the field. Ball is going to be spotted at the 26-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at the 26-yard line where Regents will take over.
What was it? Unsportsmanlike conduct? Yeah. Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct on the Falcons.
And Falcons pick up another foul, another penalty against them. Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to push them forward 10 yards in favor of the Knights.
Yep. Knights are going to take over here. Good field position again. The Bishop Dunne defense has done a good job of keeping this high-powered offense in check. Divine's going to take the snap. He's going to hand to Pope. Pope's going to check the middle. He's going to bounce it outside. 5, 10, 15 yards at least for Sam Pope. Excellent run there. Great job reading his lineman, bouncing that one outside, and it's positive gain. And Regents is going to go quick here. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Sam Pope in the backfield. Another handoff to Pope. Excellent tackle by Paul Geary. Stopping Pope for no gain. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 as Regents is going to stay with the quick pace here. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. Pope in the backfield. He's going to send Blake Smith in motion. He's going to hand to Pope again. No running room. And Bishop Dunne, this defensive line and linebacking core, doing an excellent job of handling Sam Pope in the running game here. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Austin Regents Knights. Colton, I'm assuming this is going to have to be a passing down for the Knights. Pope in the backfield. He's going to run him out wide to the left. Divine straight drop. He's got a receiver. Oh, and that ball is intercepted by Emmanuel Rosales. He's returned that all the way back out to the 36-yard line. 2nd interception thrown tonight by Jack Divine. Excellent job by Rosales to break on that ball. That receiver looked open. I saw what Divine saw, and it's clear that he was not. Bishop Dunne going to start another drive with excellent field position. That was an amazing play by Rosales.
Yeah, Rosales was sneaking through. I saw him just right in between, and he had so much speed in order to fool Divine into thinking he had the open man, thinking he was going to have a perfectly safe pass. And Rosales just put some gas behind it, cut that ball off for a 2nd interception of the night.
Yeah, excellent job by the DB on that play. Hudson in the backfield right now for Bishop Dunne along with Cleveland Brown. Looks like Bishop Dunne's going to take a timeout. And, you know, based on the records coming into the game, you have to wonder if the Regents Knights are a little bit perplexed about what is happening right now. So they're going to take a timeout, folks. We're going to take it with them. You're watching Austin Regents football on Vype Live. We're back, folks. Hudson's going to take the snap. He's rolling right, looking, rolling right. He's going to toss that ball up. It's going to be intercepted by Regents. They're going to take that all the way down the left sideline. Looks like he's going to go into for a score as long as there's no flags on the play, which we do not see. That looked like it was number 44, Matthew Robb, with the interception. Ran back all the way for a touchdown, and they're releasing the smoke here in the stands as Regents is going to take a 20-13 lead off of the defensive score. Hudson really nowhere to go with that football. Maybe should have thrown it out of bounds. Instead, floated it up the sideline, and that mistake is going to cost Bishop Dunne 6 points. Logan Kendall in as the holder. Who is that? Kick is going to be up and good by Landon Turner. Score is now going to be 21-13. Austin Regents over Bishop Dunne. 5:09 left here in the second quarter. And we've seen all types of things here tonight in this broadcast. Had 3 interceptions, that one for a touchdown.
50-yard interception, just enough space as well. The blockers did a fantastic job making sure he was isolated. I don't think Bishop Dunne really was in the right state of mind. It was that initial pressure on the play, make it really difficult for them to find their space. They didn't want to get sacked. They didn't want to lose any yards. They were trying to throw that ball away upfield, so it wouldn't be a penalty against them. And right into Matthew Robb, who just made a break for it. Beautiful job by that sophomore.
Yeah, that might have been just an error on Randy Hudson, the sophomore quarterback. Should have thrown that ball in the dirt. Looks like they didn't have what they wanted initially. And sometimes when you start playing backyard football, it doesn't go your way. Bishop Dunne still holding their own here with it's a 8-point lead, 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. They've done an excellent job thus far matching Regents. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that pick six. Kick is away. It's going to be a touchback. Excellent job by Austin Acton on that touchback. And Bishop Dunne is going to start from the 25-yard line this next drive.
Bishop Dunne dance people in the band to come up here. I got to find out what I'm supposed to talk about.
Somebody go find them.
Nah, they've been told, like,
Okay.
email and text and smoke signals and
Well, all right.
nobody is.
Bishop Dunne's going to hand off up the middle. Miles Jackson on the carry.
Good WT in there, huh? Let's go, buddy.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6. Clock running. Just under 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Bishop Dunne comes out in the gun set. Hudson's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to Miles Jackson. Jackson's going to run wide. Looks like he's going to be stopped for a loss on the play. Ashton Hopkins on that tackle. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long situation for the Bishop Dunne Falcons. You can hear the sirens going off here at Regents Field, which means it's 3rd down. All kinds of intimidating factors happening here at Regents Field for opposing teams. Hudson in the backfield with Cleveland Brown. He's going to take a straight drop. He's looking left. He's got a wide receiver. Good ball. That ball not caught by Corey Henderson. It was a good look. They just couldn't connect, and that's going to bring up a 4th down for Bishop Dunne It would have been a diving reception, but maybe a catchable ball. And they're unable to capitalize there as they send out the punt team. Bishop Dunne running players on late. Bishop Dunne's going to take a timeout, see if they can get that sorted. Maybe they may be a little rattled, Colton, after that pick six score and not being able to move the ball offensively there.
I think the other thing, too, is I feel like special teams, the defensive line for the kicker hasn't really been able to seal the deal, and it feels like Regents been getting closer and closer to knock away that kick and force that fourth down in their favor.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's why the coaches over at Bishop Dunne called that timeout. Bishop Dunne currently being head coached by Drac Davis with about 10 assistant coaches on the sideline with him as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 100% correct. And in a football game, things happen fast. This is why coaches constantly tell players, don't be talking on the sidelines. Don't be lollygagging around. Pay attention to what's happening in the game so you know when your unit runs out, you can be prepared for that. I can't say myself that I have never not missed my unit going out. Bishop Dunne back to kick. That ball had to have been tipped by Regents or shanked, and it's going to roll out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So the Regents Knights are going to have good field position to start this drive. 4:14 left here in the second quarter.
Well, Jason Cummings on the snap as well, bobbled the ball a bit as well, and that forced the kick to just come out awkward and shanked off to the side.
Jack Devine comes out in the gun, tight set. He's going to send a man in motion. Jack Devine's going to roll left. He's looking, he's going to run it. Not a ton of room there. Looks like we have multiple flags on the play. And we'll check the flag.
Penalty is face mask against the Falcons.
Going to be a face mask call against the Falcons. I think when they were taking down Devine, one of them just happened to get his hand up and just pulled him down with it, just trying to get some kind of handle. So Falcons moving up. I apologize. Knights moving up. Falcons moving back.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes you're trying to wrap up. You get a finger caught in that mask, and you can't get it unhooked. And it's going to be unfortunate for Bishop Dunne, but the ball falls the way of the Knights. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Devine in the gun with Pope. Looks like he's going to hand off to Pope, even though low snap. He's going to take it off tackle to the right. Some hard running yards there by the senior, Sam Pope, and that's going to be a first down for Regents. Two receivers to the left. Check that. 3 receivers to the left. Devine's going to go out to the quick side. It's going to be Drew Novy on the catch. Check that. Check that. Blake Smith on the catch. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Devine, he's going to play action to Pope. He's going to step up. He's running, eludes a tackler, shakes another. He's going to dive forward. Good run by the quarterback.
I don't know what you saw, but I saw Devine breaking down 3 tackles before he finally fell to the ground. And just some nice alacrity behind Devine, able to break through when he has that opening space at least.
Handoff is going to be to Pope. He tries to pop outside, loses his footing. He's going to stumble down as we go under 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Divine sends a man in motion. He's looking right. He's going to throw backside. Number 22, Dane Heath,
Touchdown reception from Jack Devine.
from the tight end position. Looks like that's where he was lined up. And he just slipped out on the backside. And Regents is going to take a 27-13 lead, pending the extra point.
Brandon Turner in the kick. Logan on the hold.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Landon Turner converts the extra point. Austin Regents is going to take a 28-13 lead over Bishop Dunne.
Until halftime, your new score, your Regents Knights.
2 minutes and 29 seconds
Falcons 13.
left here in the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Regentsville, Austin. Stick around for our halftime festivities to include performance.
Busy night here at Regents Field. Like we said earlier here on the broadcast, the Lady Knights volleyball team defeated the Bishop Dunne Lady Falcons in straight sets, 3-0, 25-11, 25-10, and 25-10. And then we packed up the equipment, ran across the parking lot, came straight here to the stadium where the game was already underway. And now the Regents Knights lead the Bishop Dunne Falcons football team 28-13. Regents with a 4-1 record currently, 1-0 in district play, looking to move that to 2-0 in TAPS 5A District 2. Bishop Dunne making the trip down from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Dallas specifically, down here to the beautiful campus of Regents here in Austin. Kick is up. Kick is going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty, but a decent kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, just update from inside. Our Lady Knights swept Bishop Dunne 3-0. So if you see our Lady Knights out there this evening, congratulate our
Bishop
volleyball
Dunne.
team. They went 3-0
Bishop Dunne
against the Lady Falcons.
setting up at their own 30-yard line.
Also swept the Falcons 2-0. Big round of applause for both our JV and our varsity Lady Knights volleyball this evening.
Looks like there's been a quarterback change here for Bishop Dunne. Number 4, Adarian Alexander, listed as a wide receiver DB, and Cleveland Brown, both in the backfield. The pitch is going to be to Cleveland Brown. He's got some room. He's got some speed. He's still pushing his way up to almost the 45-yard line. And Cleveland Brown, the junior, extremely speedy, Colton. That may have just been a wildcat set, as we now see Ray Hudson back on the field. So maybe they just took 2 of their elusive ball carriers and put them back there, try to confuse the Regents about who was going to get that football.
I think it worked out fairly well. But Cleveland Brown, just as soon as there's any gap, he just slips away immediately. Love that play.
They're going to pitch it to him again. He's going to take it outside. He's going to – excellent job by Logan Kendall, squaring Cleveland Brown up and not falling for the juke move. He's going to drop him for a loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Call it 13 for Bishop Dunne. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hudson and Miles Jackson in the background. Low snap. Hudson picks it up, throws the ball over the middle, complete to Adarian Alexander, who scored the earlier touchdown on a long pass play in the first quarter. It's going to be a big gain for Bishop Dunne.
3rd and 2.
It's going to be a 3rd and 2 around midfield. 2 receivers to each side. Hudson backs up. He throws out to the right. He's going to skip that one to Louis Sandoval.
Penalty flag on the play.
Ball's incomplete, but we do have a flag down on the play. Looks like it's going to be a holding against Bishop Dunne. Hudson never really set his feet on that throw. That's going to move the Falcons back. Looks like we have another flag on the play.
Penalty flag on the play, dead ball.
Got a dead ball penalty here. Looks like that's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Bishop Dunne. Coach is upset with the official. And that's going to back the Falcons up even further as the officials still discuss whatever was happening on the sideline between the official and the coach. That's unfortunate, as it didn't have anything to do with the play actually on the field. So when play resumes, looks like the Bishop Dunne Falcons are actually going to be sitting at a 3rd and 26. Third and 26. 1:01 left here in the second quarter. We got the Bishop Dunne coaches are all the way out to the numbers. They need to be careful. They might get another penalty from the official if they don't pull themselves to the sideline. Not a lot of plays for 3rd and 26, but Bishop Dunne does have some explosive athletes. They'll hand it to Jackson. He's going to run up the field up the middle. He's going to cut it back to the outside. Stiff arm, my man. He's still running. Braylon Compton and Drew Novy on the tackle of Jackson. Good run, but not enough to pick up 26 yards. Regents is going to take a timeout here. Maybe see if they can get the football back with decent field position before the half. Lots going on here, Colton.
Way too much. People getting a little bit too heated on the sidelines as well. I mean, Dunne's still in this game. They're just down 15 points before we even hit the half, and they have plenty of space. Honestly, with 43 seconds left to go, I can't not imagine them trying to take this ball and running. They have the space to hit that first down. They have the space to continue to try and hit all the way to the end zone, bring it to at least 19-28, be 9 points down by the time the half hits. But they need to get out of their own head and focus on the play in front of them instead of what people are saying around them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Colton. I can't say that I've never received an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That would make me a liar. Football is an emotional game, but you have to rein in your emotions so it doesn't affect your team on the field. So it looks like Bishop Dunne here is going to set up the punt, although Cleveland Brown is set up as the punter. So Regents has to be leery of the fake here with his elusiveness. Blake Smith back deep for Regents. Cleveland Brown is going to punt the football. Blake Smith's going to receive it. He takes it clean. Jukes 2 defenders. He's running out the left sideline. He's got some space there. He's going to be tackled just across midfield. Blake Smith taken down at the 48-yard line. Excellent return. By the junior wide receiver. Jack Devine, Sam Pope in the backfield, 30 seconds and about 48 yards between here in the end zone for Regents. They're going to go with the flea flicker, but Jack Devine is going to take it on the chin. from 4 Bishop Dunne defenders. They did not fall for that at all. And that's going to be a big loss for Regents. Ball going to be at their own 45-yard line. And Colton, they might just let this one run out based on how that play went down.
I mean, if you're going to do an impressive play before half hits, might as well make it something really nice. Sadly, Bishop Dunne is done playing around, able to take that tackle, able to stop that entire run, and now we're back at the half, 28-13 as we go into halftime. Overall, though, pretty solid game from both teams, albeit with a few hiccups here and there from both sides.
Yeah, exactly, Colton. We've seen it all. We've seen some high flying. We've seen some quality interceptions. We've seen some explosive plays. We've seen some excellent tackling. Bishop Dunne not out of this one by any stretch. 28-13, Regents is leading. Now, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show here at Knight Field, which we will have for you, and they'll have some drill team, they'll have some band, and then after that, the Regents band will come out. So we have a full slate of halftime activities here at Knight Field for you to enjoy, and then we'll be back in the third quarter to finish out this football game for TAPS 5A District 2. You are watching Night Football on Vype Live.
Introducing your 24-25 Falconet Social Officers. Sophomore Nia Abrams. Sophomore Samantha Girardeau. Junior Atia Bartley. Junior Kaylee Vieira. And Head Social Officer Jet Thompson. Senior Line Officer Rebecca Martinez. Senior Chaplain Valeria Wyans. Your Falconet Dance Officers are Junior Bailey Mitchell. Junior Katie Hyder. Senior First Lieutenant Bella Fontuzzi. And Senior Captain Elliot Ford. Falconets of the Week are Rebecca Martinez and Jet Thompson. The Falconets will now perform their pawn routine to Katy Perry's Smile. The Falconets are under the direction of Kelly Norman and managed by Kylie Jackson.
Yeah, but there's no announcements. You would have anything to say at all?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bishop Dunne Band.
They only have somebody that does this. I don't know why they're not over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, Bishop Dunne Dance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, Bishop Dunne Band.
Often featured at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Performing live at ACL. Later this week.
All 14 members of the band spectators, please clear the field. That includes any
Oh, okay, where are y'all? Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Great job. Thank you. Hi.
So who do we have, like, just our cheer?
No, we got lifetime cheer and
Lifetime?
nighttime.
Nightline.
Nightline, punt, pass, and cheer.
Are we the punt pass
Yes.
tonight?
Never gonna know. No way.
We've already kind of talked about it, and I'm like, I was just like, whoa. I'm like, okay. We knew that this, like I said, Kyle and I were like, this is gonna happen.
Call's coming.
Yeah, I'm watching my phone, I'm just waiting.
And it really is the band.
Just tell Nightline we don't have time for that.
How many people know where we start with? 28?
Yeah.
We're already 3 minutes over. I'm just saying, we're right into the middle of it. At least according to our thing, their dance team was supposed to have 5, and the band was supposed to have 9, so that's 14.
Which one is the one pound thing?
Uh,
Did I go on the answer? Oh, yeah, I see.
it's gonna be a lot of excuses. All right.
Okay, so
Y'all heard it from me, I tried to.
Don't we do like one pass and nightlife at the same time?
Yeah, there you go.
That would be kind of
see
cool.
how agile they are.
Call it one pass and not one.
If we could just introduce them, the cheerleaders, and the passing at the same time.
system. Oh, nice. Yeah, we did, before this was here a couple of years ago, all we had was like a steel, duck blind.
It's been one of my goals to get one of those microphones in my home office for whenever I'm doing commentary at home or anything like that. So it's so nice. Well worth the price. If I had the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Regents Nightline. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Regents varsity cheerleading squad to our field. This year's team is led by junior captain Adelaide Cowden, our co-captain Campbell Sutcliffe, and our head captain Lucy Cowden. And your cheerleaders of the week are Audrey Anderson and Brooklyn Pepper. Tonight's routine choreography by head captain Lucy Cowden. Ladies, your music is on. Ladies and gentlemen, your Regents Cheer Squad. Big round of applause for our ladies. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, Regents families. Thank you for coming out tonight to support our varsity football team on such a beautiful evening here at Regentsville, Austin. You're about to watch the culmination of our punt, pass, and kick competition that has been completed in our PE department for the past 4 weeks. Our finalists from the 5th and 6th grade are competing to determine first place boy in each of the events, punting, passing, and kicking. I'm going to announce who is competing in the 5th and 6th grade as the competition is taking place. And then at the end, I will announce who has won each event. So while they're competing, please show your support and see if you can recognize any of your friends or family members. Representing your 5th grade in the punt competition, Hudson Pendleton, Christian Issa, and Andrew White. Representing in the past, William Fowler, Hudson Pendleton, Townsend Mack, and Wynn Frazier. And 5th grade, kicking, Elias Issa, William Fowler, Davis Hill, Wynn Frazier. And for our 6th grade punts, Sawyer Vaughn, Everett Jones, Jackson Pica.
You see him catch it?
Yeah,
He's supposed to let it go.
Walker Perry, Ian
Reactions
Eckmeyer,
took over common
and
sense
kicking
and normally
in
just
the 6th grade,
You gotta
Sawyer
let it
Vaughn,
go, dude.
Towns Watson, and Vance Martin.
You see the kid in the red caught the kick. Let it go.
Why is it letting him take another chance? Oh, that's a good one.
No, get out of the way. What are they?
Yeah, somebody didn't instruct the safety properly. I know, girls, it's only boys.
Girls are terrible athletes. They're great cooks.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, my girls are funny brothers, always two boys.
Probably so.
On the varsity, yeah. Not this.
Oh, it's in the air apparently.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at Knight Field at Regent High School, where the current score sits 28-13, Austin Regents. This is a district matchup between the Regents Knights and the Bishop Dunne Falcons. Regents currently with a 4-1 record overall, 1-0 record in district play. Struggled a bit early with the Bishop Dunne football team, but an interception return for a touchdown by Dane Heath seemed to turn the tide for the Regents Knights. And since then, it's been all Regents tonight. It's a packed house here at Knight Field. There's kids running around everywhere. The volleyball team went 3-0 against Bishop Dunne earlier tonight, and we're ready to kick off the second half. Kick goes deep. It's going to be received and ran out by Adarian Alexander, who they're going to say stopped his forward progress. Excellent facilities here at Regents High School. Tucked away in the nice neighborhood just off of Oak Hill here in the Austin area. I searched far and wide for a meat-based product for during halftime. They were all out of the burgers here, but I hear they are excellent. So if you ever make it down to Regents, make sure you grab that
I heard
before
they
the
made
football game.
500 of them for the night, but with volleyball going on at the same time.
Yeah, well, I believe it. I could still smell the charcoal smoke in the air. Didn't get to taste that USDA certified beef, though. Bishop Dunne comes out. 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. Hudson's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it, run off the left side.
Logan Kendall, 56 Jackson.
Who was the carry?
Number 17.
Miles Jackson on that carry. And as the Bishop Dunne Falcons have come out running the football, they played a pretty good first half of the football game, despite having quite a few penalties that set them back. Snap is going to be handed off for a short gain by Bishop Dunne. Mason Jackson on that carry. And we've also had quarterback change here. It looks like Ethan Smith is in at quarterback right now, number 11. We saw Randy Hudson for the majority of the first half. But look at Bishop Dunne making a quarterback change here. I'm not privy to know if this is actually their starting quarterback and he was out for the first half, or they just decided to make a change here. 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. It was a kind of an awkward handoff there for Smith. Kind of an awkward handoff there, but going nowhere for Dunne. Looks like they're going to have a 4th down deep in their own territory. And they're going to send the punt team out. Cleveland Brown back to punt the football. Blake Smith standing just on his side of the 50-yard line. Let's say he's at his own 45, back to receive.
I feel like they're about to fake if they put Brown back as the kicker. Nope. Not
Brown sends it away. Smith calls it off. And Regents will take over at their own 46-yard line as Jack Devine brings out
7.
the Regents offense.
3 different marks out there. 47.
47.
Ball spotted at the
Check that. Ball will be at the 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Devine and Pope in the backfield. Blake Smith to the near side. Pope up the middle. It's going to be a short gain. If that, maybe call it 1.
Paul Geary. Gain of 1 for the night. 2nd down.
2nd and 9 for Regents. It's going to be a jet sweep to Blake Smith. He's got the corner, makes a man miss, tackled out of bounds. We do have a flag on the play. Looks like there is going to be a hold on Regents. That may have been how Smith got the corner. He had plenty of room on that side, but it's going to back up the Knights. They're going to replay 2nd down once they mark it off here. Blake Smith showing that speed, but his wide receiver may have hooked the defender, and they caught him. Jack Devine working with a 2nd and 19 for the Regents Knights. 2 receivers stacked to the near side. He sends a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Pope straight up the middle. He's got a crease, but it closes quickly. Excellent job by the defensive line of Bishop Dunne. Christian Phillips on the tackle, and also Tyler Mollett. Regents is going to go quick here. 3rd and 17. 3 receivers set. Heath at the up back. Devine's going to check with coach. Knights are going to reset. Devine, play action. He's looking up the middle. He's flushed to the right. He's got a receiver. Good ball, good catch. That's going to be number 8, Cade Millington, but he may be just short of the 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
Regis is going to go quick here. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down on Bishop Dunn's side of the 50. Jack Devine, he calls Blake Smith in motion, sends him all the way across. High snap, it's handled. Pope turning, leaping. I shouldn't say leaping. That was a misspoke there.
Or
But
drag and spun down.
dragging defenders back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a turnover on downs for Regents. And if you're Bishop Dunne, you have to say a win after being backed up in your own goal line and then now getting the ball here at the 45-yard line. Ethan Smith remains at quarterback. Cleveland Brown in at tailback. Ball to the near hash. You know, Colton, I'm an old school guy. I kind of like when they just get in the huddle, run a play, go up, and snap the ball. A lot of check with me's these days, but that's what it is. Pistol formation, man in motion across the formation. He's going to toss it to Cleveland Brown. He makes man juke. He makes about 5 defenders miss. And it's going to be a 1st down yardage up to the 41-yard line. Excellent run by Cleveland Brown. He is an explosive ball carrier.
What's impressive is how many pairs of hands I saw get on him, and even then he was not letting them get any kind of secure hold. They couldn't find a chance to bring him down until he got well past the 1st down.
Pistol formation. Smith, he's going to toss left to Cleveland Brown. Not a lot of running room on that side. No blockers, but he's still breaking tackles, running like a man possessed. They can't take him down. Look at Cleveland Brown. That was an impressive effort by that young man. There was not a lot of blocking on that side. He refused to go down. On the flip side, Regents had people in position. They got to wrap up. Cleveland Brown is not a very large man, but he is speedy, running with some heart.
Turn that fridge
Well, I imagine it's pretty flexible as well, too. Just, again, breaking through, even with all these bodies in the way, just finding any gap possible. And if they're going to run with Cleveland Brown again, I don't know
Ethan
what-
Smith, the handoff is to Miles Jackson. He cuts back.
Number 17, Jackson on the carry.
56 on the.
Yeah, that was in for extremely impressive run by Cleveland Brown for his size. That was just somebody running with heart and effort.
And Lance, I really love their running options too. Honestly, they have Cleveland Brown for the alacrity, for the flexibility, for being able to find these gaps. They have Miles Jackson for the size and just power behind him. It makes it really difficult for the Regents to lock down, and they need to just get back to the foundation, try to lock them up, get a wrap around them, and slow them down. But so far, you can see the yardage at the moment.
Two receivers to the wide side. Smith's going to drop back. He's going to throw for the first time. Looking right, looking deep. Launches the ball. Sends that one out of the back of the end zone, but this young man has an arm. He flicked that ball, and it easily went 40 yards, maybe 45.
Looks like
There
that's
was
number two.
there was a Regents defender back there,
Yeah.
Drew Novi.
The ball was intended for a Darian Alexander, and he almost had the speed, but I think it was well past the end zone if he was going to get that
Yeah,
catch.
there is a fence here on that side of the field at Regents, and he sent his receiver right into it. If you hear the siren, that means it's third down here at Regents Field. Smith drops back, rolls right, looking right, has a man. Good throw, good catch, good tackle. Don't know if it's good. Doesn't look like it's enough for first down yardage.
I believe number 10, Emmanuel Rosales.
They're going to be just short.
Reception is short.
Tackle made by Braylon Compton, but still
gonna
within
be-
danger.
It's going to be 4th and 1. Bishop Dunne is going to stay out on the field with the offense.
I bet they give it to Miles and let him run up the middle.
Smith looks like he's going for the sneak here. Takes a snap. It's going to be enough for first down yardage. The quarterback sneak there from Ethan Smith.
Well, it was right about them running up the middle, not right about who was going to do it. Ethan Smith, on point.
Yeah.
Coaches on field.
Ball spotted at the 19-yard line.
Bishop Dunne at the 20-yard line. Something else from the Bishop Dunne taking a while to get the play in.
Let's go deep.
Ethan Smith hands to Miles Jackson. He's bottled up in the backfield.
92 and 57.
That's going to be a big loss of yardage. They may give him some forward progress, but he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job by Regents on that play defensively.
Second and 12.
Second and 12. Ball spotted at the 24.
2nd and 12 for Bishop Dunne. Smith's going to roll left, looking left. Throws to the corner. Can't connect with his receiver. Drew Novi on the coverage. That throw had to be perfect for it to be complete.
Even on the throw, it was just a bit too far outside the sideline. Just a bit too much power behind it. And I think they're trying to find alternative options in running at the point in time, but he just hasn't had the accuracy at the moment.
3rd down and 15.
12, Travis. Just 15.
Is that timeout?
13.
Looks like it's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with him. You're watching Austin Regents Knights football here on Vype Live. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Austin Regents Night Football on Vype Live. Regents currently has a 28-13 lead over the Bishop Dunne Falcons. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bishop Dunne is driving. 3rd and 12. Smith's going to take a straight drop. He's looking left. Receiver fell down. Fletcher Clark, the senior, he was the closest one to it. And Bishop Dunne is going to be in another 4th down situation. They just converted earlier on this drive, 4th and 1, by a quarterback sneak up the middle.
Well, it's within field goal distance at least. I don't feel that windy outside, but
Ethan's going to have 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. Low snap. He's going to handle it. He's being chased. He's just going to throw that one out of bounds.
and into the parking lot.
Number 57, Charlie Burton. Number 56, Jackson Prater. Pressuring Smith. A little bit of extracurricular activity after the play. But good job by those 2 linebackers, or check that, defensive lineman, to pressure Smith out of the pocket. He had nowhere to go with the football.
I don't know what we have. He just threw number 4 out of the game, I think.
Looks like we have a penalty situation here. Officials are meeting in the middle of the field. There might have been a skirmish, and they're going to get a handle on that very quickly. Football is an emotional game, Colton, but you can't let your emotions overrun your logic. You end up hurting your team and hurting yourself. Officials are going to get this sorted.
I saw one of the coaches taking one of the players to the sideline, trying to talk him down a bit. What I'm hearing is there might be a player getting thrown out of the game for that initial contact as well after the turnover on downs. So once we get an official statement from the refs, looks like they're going to be talking to the coaches and giving a breakdown of what penalty.
Looks like we have an intentional grounding penalty, loss of down, and also an offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on Regents and on Bishop Dunne. So Bishop Dunne, well, both teams will probably be doing some extra running at practice due to that. I can't say if I may or may have been involved in a few of those back in the day. It was a different time. Cool.
You know, if they need some mindfulness exercise, I happen to know some really good social workers for that. I have a couple of yoga teachers I can reach out to.
Regents is going to take over at their own 36-yard line.
36.
Divine in the backfield with Pope. He's got Blake Smith to the near side. He's going to send Heath in motion. He's going to stop at the ump back. It's going to be a handoff to Pope. Pope's got a little room. Can't split the tacklers.
Tackle by number 12.
It's going to be a short gain. Call it 1. Second and 9. Regents going quick. 3 receivers to the left. Divine rolls that way. Good throw. Good catch. Ball caught by Roman Patson.
Number 1 on the tackle.
Cleveland Brown on the stop. It's going to be a pickup of about 3 yards. It's going to be, they're going to give him 1. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Divine and Heath in the backfield. Divine straight drop, looking right. He's got Heath out in the flat, doesn't take it. Stepping up, he's got Heath on the wheel. He pulls the ball down. He's going to run it. He's going to slide at the 50, right at midfield, and that's going to be a first down. He had Heath running up the sideline, and when he went to throw that pass, I think the ball just slipped out of his hand.
Actually,
man.
I thought he realized he was past the line of scrimmage.
Oh, maybe he was. You know what? Maybe he was past line of
Great
scrimmage.
reaction time.
Divine goes with the quick, swings it out to Pope. Pope's got some room. Good blocking by the receivers on that side. Another first down pickup. Yeah, he may have been past the line of scrimmage. I didn't even. Thank you, Colton.
It was that quick recognition from Divine. That's what he went with the pump fake.
Either way, good job by Heath. Regents is going quick. 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Bishop Dunne looks like they're going to take a timeout. And they may have done that just to get Regents out of rhythm. They were definitely picking up some momentum on this drive with 3 or 4 consecutive positive plays.
Absolutely. They continued to just pick up the ball immediately after that down. No real huddle, just call a play and run it. Good old school fashioned football.
Yeah, just
And
going
the
quick.
coaches were trusting them too, just letting them do it.
Yeah, just going quick. Score is currently 28-13. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter at Regents Field on a beautiful Friday night here in Austin, Texas. 81 degrees. No better place you could be on a Friday night in the state of Texas than under the lights, watching some good old-fashioned Texas high school football.
And it's at that nice point of the weather where the mosquitoes aren't that bad. Bugs definitely are. I still remember at a different field, I got attacked by a cicada while producing.
Aren't that bad is the best you're going to get here in Texas because they never go away.
Cricket season never ends.
Divine, low snap. He's looking right. Pumps. He's going to throw to Heath. It's going to be complete.
Ooh. We're going to take an injury time out here, and I'm going to scroll away in the moment. Allow the trainers to go ahead and check on this player, and we will be back after a short break.
Score, and we're back on Vype Live, Austin Regents Knights football, here in this district matchup between the Regents Knights and the Bishop Dunne Falcons. Score 28-13, 2:23 left here in the third quarter. Regents driving on this, currently driving, 2nd down and 5 to go. At the Bishop Dunne 34-yard line.
During that intermission, the injured player was able to get up under their own power, so they are going to be on the sidelines in the interim. But back down, 2nd down, 5 to go.
3 receivers set. Pope in the backfield with Divine. Low snap, going to hand to Pope. Pope got some run room up the middle. He's going to be close to first down yardage. Looks like he has it. And Regents is going to go quick again. They've been consistent with that on this drive. 2 receivers to the left. Divine looking to throw to the left, being flushed out. Good ball, good catch. Cade Millington on that reception. It's going to be a gain of about 5.
Actually, about 8, looking at the board.
Handoff is to Pope. Pope running up the middle. We're now under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Regents has really stepped up the tempo on this drive. It's going to be 3rd and 1 as they wait for the call from the sideline. Two backs in the backfield with Divine. 2 receivers to the wide side. Divine's going to hand off straight up the middle. Looks like Drew Novy on that carry. Looks like he has enough for first down yardage, and he does. Colton, I really like the way that the Regents offense is able to go quick and then slow it down as their own pace. When an offense can do that, they're showing comfortability in knowing their play calls, knowing what they're seeing on the defensive side of the ball. We're just under a minute here in the third quarter. Pope and Divine in the backfield. Divine's going to roll right, looking right, throwing right. Ball caught, touchdown. Drew Novy. And that was just a beautiful play. Excellent job by the offensive line to keep the defensive line off of Jack Divine. Excellent hands catch by Drew Novy. They just flooded that zone, and he had his pick. Score is going to be 34-13. 39 seconds left here in the third quarter at Knight Field at Austin Regents High School. Looks like we have an injury timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Vype Live. Excuse me, you're watching Night Football on Vype Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 34-13, Austin Regents over Bishop Dunne. 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. We've just seen a Divine to Drew Novy connection for that last score as Regents sets up here for the extra point. Regents going for two on this play. And the ball is low snap. Jack Divine, all he can do is fall on it. So the score will remain 34-13. Regents.
That's been a consistent issue from the center, just continuous low snaps. Just barely out of reach for Divine. This one just unfortunately out of his hands entirely.
Yep. And the problem with that is not just obviously if the quarterback can't handle the football because it's low or it's a fumble, but the other issue that happens when centers are having issues getting the ball up is it disrupts the timing of the play, especially if you're doing a jet sweep or you're trying to hand off to the running back. If you're trying to get the ball out quick, it just disrupts the timing just a little bit. And I'm sure Coach will have a quick talk with the center about where the snaps are as they head into the fourth quarter here.
Or at least give him a towel to dry out its hands a little bit more. I think we can see that through some of the plays as well, whether it is the option to Pope trying to get him up through the center, just the ball coming a little bit too low, and so Pope has that half-second hesitation where he has to wait to secure the ball from Divine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great point. And that's just another half second that the defense can see, like, oh, they're going to run the football. This is where we need to go. So.
Number 4, Adrian Alexander. Number 7, Josiah Rowe.
Landon Turner prepping to kick off here. Kick is up, kick is away, and fielded, bobbled, but picked up. Returned out to the 30, check that.
25-yard
to the
line.
25-yard line. More or less.
Maybe a little bit less than 25, maybe 24, if that.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it about the 23. So.
23, is that right?
Sorry, we're talking about
Bishop Dunne.
Bishop Dunne. Bishop Dunne. Ethan Smith remaining in at quarterback. Miles Jackson to his right. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, which is the near side. 2 receivers to the far side, so a gun double set.
What do you say, kid?
Smith's going to toss it to Jackson. Big hit by number 10, Logan Kendall. He read that play all the way. Miles Jackson didn't have a chance. That's going to be a loss on that play as we run under 15 seconds here at the end towards the third quarter. Bishop Dunne may not get this next play off. Snap is good. Smith's looking, finds an open receiver on the right side. He's forced out of bounds. Good ball, good catch. And at the end of the third quarter, the score is 34-13. And we'll take a quick timeout as they switch into the field. You're watching Austin Regents football on Vype Live. And we are here at Regents Field. You check that, Knight Field here at Regents High School. And the stands are jumping around. New tradition here at Regents. Jump around, jump around. Maybe some of these students will be Googling this artist. I'm not telling you to do that. But a little old school never hurt anybody. Bishop Dunne with the football here. 3rd down and 7. Score remains 34-13. The heads are bobbling in the stands here at Austin Regents High School. Wow, this whole place is just a party. If you ever have a Friday night free, make it down. You're going to have a good time as long as you're not playing for the other team. Ethan Smith takes the snap, rolls left, finds a receiver. Good catch. It may not be enough for first down yardage. Good route, though. Johnny Ely on that catch. Good throw by Smith. Was not enough for first down yardage. But Bishop Dunne's going to leave the offense out on the field as it's getting late in the game, 34-13.
4th and 1.
It's going to be a 4th and 1 as they get the call here. Bishop Dunne making the long drive down from Dallas to Austin. They've played hard tonight. Definitely a team full of explosive athletes. Ethan Smith checking the call. Sends a man across the formation. He's going to stop in the up back. Smith drops the ball as he goes to turn to release it. That one just slipped out of his hand. Unfortunate for Smith. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for Regents. Or check that, a turnover on down for Bishop Dunne.
That's just unfortunate for Ethan Smith because I think he was looking for a passing option as well, too. He was coming out towards the close side of the field, his right side, and I think he had an open man for a quick pass out, but just bobbled the ball and broke his heart while he did it.
Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, football is a game of inches. And that one just didn't bounce their way. Regents, good field position here. Looks like they're going with a heavy, tight set. Pope in the backfield. Low snap again. Ball is handed to Pope. He's met in the backfield by 2 Bishop Dunne defenders. Mason Jackson and Christian Phillips on the stop there. Pope had nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go, and again, that low snap, killing that momentum, slowing them down. Center's got to get that ball up a little bit higher. And if it's slipping out of his hands, then find a towel real quick.
2nd and 12. Divine and Pope in the backfield. Pope up the middle.
Tackle by a bunch of guys. Number 2, number 9,
Mason Jackson on that stop.
56.
And you know, Colton, we are in here in the press box enjoying this ice cold AC, but I can't speak to. There may be some humidity out there on the field. Maybe the ball is getting a little wet for some of these guys.
Well, plus they've been playing for about, give or take, just under an hour, so you can imagine.
The Regents facilities here are magnificent, especially on a warm night like tonight. Divine, quarterback draw. He's stopped in the backfield, and Bishop Dunne, just that quick, has put Regents in a 4th down situation.
Loss of a yard as well, too. Just
Looks like Regents is going to send the field goal team out.
It's too long. I totally agree.
Looks like Landon Turner,
about 35 yards
45.
to hit that field goal.
Landon
Oh,
Turner.
Let's go.
Kick is up. Kick is going. It's just shy. That's going to be a turnover on downs for Regents. So Bishop Dunne, after not converting on their 4th down, no further damage done. They're going to get the opportunity for the ball back here.
Fortunate break for them. Still quite the mountain decline, 21 points down currently. And just, again, that bobbled snap, 1 yard to get first down. Has to be frustrating for Ethan Smith.
Yeah, it does. And then Smith still remained in the quarterback position. I believe that's Miles Jackson in the backfield with him. He goes with the hard count. Regents holds their water. Smith looks to the right. Good throw, good catch, good tackle. Complete to.
Corey Henderson.
I'm looking at. Check that. I'm looking at the wrong roster, Colton. Corey Henderson for Bishop Dunne. Good catch.
I was looking right at your hand, so you pointed at the Regents roster and went, hold on.
I apologize. So it's gonna be second and 4. Smith, he's gonna get it out quick. Good catch by number 4. It's gonna be a wide receiver, a Darian Alexander. It may be a fumble on the play. Are they gonna call him down? Officials say that Regents is gonna recover that football. Unfortunate for Alexander. It looks like he fumbled that. Now the Regents offense is going to come back out.
38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
You know, I don't think we're going to leave this half of the field throughout this entire quarter. Third
You know,
possession so far, just stuck
things
on
l-
this side.
Jack Devine and Pope in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Pope. Pope's got some running room. He's going to take it up the middle, hard running. He's going to cross the 30. Looks like a holding penalty on Regents, and they'll back that up. So that'll negate the run by Pope. 8:15 left here in the 4th quarter. Regents leading Bishop Dunne 34-13. That's going to make it 1st down and 20 yards to go from the 48-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Pope in the backfield. Divine's rolling right. And then he looks like, he's going to take a sack. Number 20, Tyler Mollett. He had left nowhere for Divine to go. And Regents working backwards on this drive.
Do you see that head grab takedown as well, too? I've seen wrestlers try to pull off that move and not look as good as that moment. Divine just really getting crushed in at split second by one person in particular.
2nd and 28 here. Two receivers to the wide side of the field. Looks like we have a penalty on the play. Divine may have went with the hard count, but they're going to say that it's a false start on Regents. So they're backing up another 5. So Regents working in the complete opposite direction on this drive.
I think that's going to be 33 to go.
It's going to be second and 33. Good to see Heath back in the game. He'll cross the formation at tight end. Handoff is to Pope. Nowhere to run. Tackled by 3 Bishop Dunne defenders. Tyler Mollett, Ray Brewer, and Christian Phillips in on that stop of Pope. So that's going to set up a 3rd down and 33 yards to go. Colton, I'm going to assume here they're just going to hand the ball off and try to punt.
No. Turns out Divine's still on the field with Pope beside him. 2 receivers on the left side. Goes to Pope, play
Divine,
action.
He's going to skip one over to Cade Millington. Didn't have a lot of time right there. He was pressured by Ray Brewer on that play. And Regents will send out the punt team. 6 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter at Knight Field.
I'm curious about the decision-making on that play. I get wanting to get the extra points and try to deepen that lead, but you're already in your own zone at 4th down. You want to provide that space. You have plenty of time to cushion that lead. Now, back on the opposition side, it looks like
correct. Landon Turner's going to take the kick. The ball's going to be mishandled by Adarian Alexander. Looks like he's going to recover the muff of that punt, and Bishop Dunne will retain possession. That could have been a little worse. Thankfully, Bishop Dunne maintains possession. They always used to tell us back in the day, when you're fielding a punt, if you're running to the ball, run away from it. Catch a punt clean, underneath, flat-footed.
I'm also realizing I thought the play before the punt was 4th down, not the punt play at that moment.
Oh.
So
Well,
I realized I made a huge mistake on that.
we all make mistakes, but we bounce back, Colt. 6:27 left here in the 4th quarter. Bishop Dunne, gun double set. Ethan Smith in still at quarterback. He drops straight back. Fires over the middle. Is going to be intercepted by number 10, Logan Kendall, who's shaking defenders, running, dragging men. He's going to return that football down to back to the 10-yard line. He just sat on that one. I don't think Smith saw him sitting there in the middle of the field. Good return by that young man. And Regents is going to be knocking on the door to score. Two receivers to the short side. Divine and Pope in the backfield. Divine sends Pope out wide. Straight drop. Throws to the corner.
Who's that, Novi?
8. Intended for number 8.
Cade Millington intended on that pass. He and Divine just couldn't connect. 2nd and 10 for Regents. 3 receivers to the wide side. Divine, play actions to Heath. He shakes the tackler. He's running towards the end zone. Stopped short. Heath takes it down to the 5-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, ball's on the 5, Travis.
Clock running. Clock stopped for an injury timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Austin Regions Night Football on Vype Live. Oh, yeah.
Says something about it at some point. Just whenever you get a chance.
Which ones? Just
Their presenting sponsor, Burlebo.
or read this whole thing?
Just whatever, however you want to do it. Just,
Yeah. I can do it.
it's called Burlebo.
Yeah. We're not live, right?
Yeah, you're live.
Doesn't have to be right now.
Probably doing after this touchdown that they're about to get.
We'll see.
5:44 left here to go. 3rd and 5 for Regents. Blake Smith in motion, hands to Pope. Pope dives up the middle.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Austin Regents. Sam Pope. And Austin Regents is going to take a 40-13 lead with 5:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter at Knight Field. Landon Turner sets up for the point after. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. Austin Regents will take a 41-13 lead here with 5:26 left here in the fourth quarter. And we'd also like to take this time to say, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to thank one of our 2024-2025 school year presenting sponsors, Burlebo. It's through their generous partnership that we will be able to stream home varsity games for gym and field sports. So thank you, Burlebo. Sponsors here at Vype Live is help us do what we do and bring you Texas high school football straight to your living room or to your mobile device, wherever you are. All you got to do is plug in that stream and watch Vype Live. Little more than midway through the fourth quarter here. Things are still jumping at Austin Regents High School. Beautiful campus, beautiful night for Texas high school football, beautiful facilities here. And all the people I've met have been pretty nice too, Colton. How about you?
So far, it's been one of the more welcoming facilities I had been in. Fantastic kick from Regent.
Kick fielded, ran straight up the middle.
Who was the carry?
I think it was number 7.
Number 7, Josiah.
Josiah Roan
Number 12.
on that carry, and Bishop Dunne is going to bring their offense,
A hand to help us clean up the field immediately following this.
bring their offense back out.
Pick up some trash in the area around you and find a waste receptacle
Ball at about the 20-yard line.
for your assistance.
All right, we got some new bodies in there. It looks like number 65, Cole Knippa. Can't
Ethan
tell.
Smith remaining at quarterback for Bishop Dunne.
It's got to be Liam Douglas, isn't it? Yeah.
Smith's going to drop back, look over the middle,
Oh, incomplete. Intended
can't
for number
connect.
Pass intended for number 5,
Corey Henderson, the intended target on that pass. Will Thomas, senior linebacker, tried to climb the ladder, just couldn't get to the ball there. And defense on the coverage.
At least his water didn't break.
Second and 10 for Bishop Dunne. Four receiver set. Smith swings it out to the left. Incomplete.
Josiah Roan falls incomplete.
Pressure on the play, number 44, Matthew Robb.
That play looked a little a little confused for them on the Bishop Dunne side there, Colton. They weren't really sure what they were running.
I don't think Josiah Rose realized that he was supposed to be ready for that pass out to the side. I think he really just thought he was supposed to be an option that was never supposed to be circled in.
3rd and 10 here. Smith straight drop. He's flushed to the right. He's throwing. Ball's going to be complete to number 4, Darian Alexander. He's going to have first down yardage, looks like. He will move the chains. And Bishop Dunne picking up a first down here as we go under 5 minutes left here in the game.
Darian Alexander has been a really reliable receiver every single time that ball has been called out to him from Randy Hudson.
Smith, straight drop, looks left. Excellent defensive play by Grayton Eustace. The ball intended for Josiah Roan. Now to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Falcons.
Griffin Gillian. Gian?
Griffin Gian.
17.
Smith, straight drop, looks left.
Oh, hit him.
Ball is complete. Number 13, Grayton Eustace on the tackle. Darian Alexander on the reception. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Bishop Dunne coaches out past the numbers. That must be an Austin thing. In South Texas, that's a flag. Smith, straight drop. Looks right. That one, he had a nice spiral on that ball, but it also looked like he may have slipped out of his hand. I'm not 100% sure on that one, Colton, but it's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 4 for Bishop Dunne. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Looking at Ethan Smith on the pass, it looked like when he cocked back his arm, he just went out a bit too far back, and that's what caused that ball to be way short of Darian Alexander, who's the intended target.
Smith, straight drop. He's going to send one deep. He's got a man wide open. Good catch. Number 5, Corey Henderson, got lost in the defensive backfield, and Bishop Dunne has a huge gain. They're going to flip the field as we go under 3.5 minutes here left in the 4th quarter.
This is the whole thing about training your opponents to expect something, and so far Ethan Smith has been going for short passes or running plays. Fantastic.
Smith rolls left. Sends that one too high. The ball's going to be incomplete. I'll say this. Smith does have a flick of the wrist, and he's got a nice spiral. Ethan Smith, a sophomore for Bishop Dunne. A lot of sophomores on this Bishop Dunne football team, several freshmen. So while this one may look to not be going their way, lots of talent on this roster for the future. Gun double set. Smith straight drop. He sends one down the middle. Henderson was wide open. Smith just missed him. Miscommunication there by the Regents defense to leave Henderson open.
It looks like Henderson's going to come off the field for a little bit as well. So it's going to remove that option, sadly.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Falcons. Bishop Dunne's going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with him. You're listening to Regents football here on Vype Live. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Knight Field at Austin Regents High School. Just under 3 minutes here left in the football game. Regents leads 41-13 against Bishop Dunne. Regents currently 4-1 overall. If things stay the same way, they'll be moving to 5-1 and 2-0 in TAPS 5A District 2 play. We had a tight one early before Regents was able to pull away, sparked by a pick six early in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 here. Smith drops back, sends it out wide to the left. Ball is incomplete. Matthew Robb pressuring Smith on that play.
Intended to target again, Darian Alexander, really trying to be the option for Ethan, for Smith in that moment, but sadly hasn't really been able to make that connecting pass. Everyone's just watching at Darian and seeing where Alexander's going to be moving.
Smith, straight drop. He's going to send that one deep. Ball is.
Pressure on number 18.
Is that ball intercepted? Ball is intercepted by Regents on that play. Colin Angelo, the sophomore, is going to make the interception on that play. And Regents is going to start. Regents is going to start at their own 3-yard line. Is that 2:36 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
If they do not protect Divine on this play, I can see a safety in the future.
Divine, handoff. He's going to give him some running room. It's going to be number 32. There's not a 32 on my roster. Freshman Ben Anderson on that carry. Looks like he's going to take it again, running up the middle. We're going to give Regents some more breathing room. Looks like he's going to have first down yardage.
No, he's good. He's really good. Like, he's gonna get behind him right there.
We're just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Anderson on that carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Regents slowing the pace of this one down here in the waning seconds. Bishop Dunne has played a hard football game. Divine, handoff to Anderson. Anderson's going to take it off the right side before he's tackled. Now under 1 minute to play. Just under 30 seconds here at Knight Field. Likely the last play of the game. Looks like Divine's just going to take a knee.
Nice to meet you, brother. Safe travels back to
And the Austin Regents Knights are going to come away from Knight Field, moving to 2-0 in district play, 5-1 overall, with a 41-13 victory over the Bishop Dunne Falcons out of Dallas. Both teams played incredibly hard. It was a tight game all the way up until the third quarter. Lots of young talent on this Bishop Dunne team. And Regents, I think, showed some of their veteran ability to adjust to what Bishop Dunne was doing. And then when they started rolling, they were hard to stop. So
Absolutely, especially after the half, they fixed a lot of errors that they were originally having, not making as many quick passes on interceptions, provided plenty of opportunity. Lance, just looking ahead, they're actually going to be going away for the next game. They're actually going to be heading out to Tyler, Texas to go face off against the Grace Community football team over in Tyler, Texas. And so with that, they'll be facing a team who is also 1-0 currently, 4-1 overall, similar position that they were in. However, I feel like Regents might be on top. Next time, folks, that you will see us here on Vype is going to be in 2 weeks on the 18th, up against the folks at Brentwood Christian High School. Brentwood Bears living in town as well, currently 3-2. We'll get you up to date whenever we come back. But Lance, great working with you, and thank you to Regent High School for having us out tonight. Any final words before we sign off for the evening?
No, just thank you all for listening. Our thoughts are with Melvin Jones, who's the normal play-by-play announcer for Regents, and it's been a beautiful night for Texas high school football. I'm Lance Catchings with Colton Berger on production, color, and camera, and then Skylar Gillespie on QA. We thank you for watching Regents Knights football here on Vype Live.